welcome back again to SteveMotoGaming. We are playing Mario RPG. Whoa! We just beat Crocodile.
Crocodile.
Crocodile?
Crocodile.
Croc? Is that his name?
Oh shit.
Crocodile. Whoa! Yeah, shit is right. We've got shit, I guess. Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess you're helping him regardless. Wait, aren't they called shysters in this? Shysters, so they're shitters? They are, yeah, they're shysters. Just a little insight. I did take some German, so whenever I hear shyster or like scheist, like instantly I think shit.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. So
Okay.
oh yeah. So recently in the news, they found the ET cartridges that were buried in New Mexico. Something nobody wanted at all has been dug up.
Why?
Simply, I think it's like simply for the sake of determining whether or not the rumor was true. Like, because it seems so freaking absurd that they would just go and dump them somewhere. Which, the more I think about it, does that mean that they get like, I can't think of how long ago it was. Do they get like a fine for illegal dumping then? I would imagine. I don't know what New Mexico's laws are. Somebody in Albuquerque, if you're watching, please let us know. Do you guys have like super harsh fines? I know around here it's like $500 for like even a little piece of trash. And I guess it would be multiplied by however many copies of the crappy ET that they dumped.
Probably a bonus for just being ET.
Yeah. But yeah, so they unearthed them in order to prove that rumor. I think that's kind of cool though, in that aspect. I mean, I guess they're just gonna rebury them when they're done.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. But what was it you were saying? Like, yeah, when they opened it up, it was like the first Indiana Jones movie where the Ark of the Covenant just comes and melts everybody in the region. Meanwhile, one poor construction worker was with his friend. He's like, "No, don't look at it! Don't look at it! Close your eyes!" As they, it's so awful. It's honestly just a Nazi plot to prove the rumors.
Oh, Nazis.
Yes. Oh, good stuff. That's actually the more I think about it, that was like the one Indiana Jones movie that I really liked. The other ones were silly and absurd in their own ways, but that one was like pretty much all throughout just really good. I mean, Temple of Doom was fun to watch. It was just fun to watch because it was so silly. I mean, Short Rod was really annoying. So was what's her name? I don't know who the chick is in that.
Who knows?
The sex object character, which is what her point was, which does not hold with time. It never does. Unless I get. Let me take that comment back because I'm sure there's at least one example of some character in some media somewhere from some time that still has a good sexual appeal regardless of time.
Okay.
That was a lot of sums.
So
The
like,
sum of all fears.
it's like Audrey Hepburn?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, but I guess I got a little bit off topic with the Atari games and all that. But why would you want such a rubbish game? I think the worst part too is that I'm pretty sure the group that found them, you're gonna start seeing copies of it appear like for sale, like as a collector's item or something. Which, please don't buy those if you see them.
Just encourages them.
Yeah, it just encourages the stupidity of the whole situation. Plus, you're not gonna want to play that. You're not gonna want to play that.
You're not gonna No, you don't.
There's a reason it's qualified as the worst game of all time.
Have you played?
No, and I do like to try things before I make a statement about them. Kind of a personal rule, but one, I don't have an Atari. 2, I don't have that game, and 2, I'd feel bad if I owned that game. Just because it probably means that I had to pay money for it.
Yeah.
I mean, if I wanted to waste money, I'd just light it on fire. Oh wow, that guy's not. He's actually not sleeping for once.
See?
Huh?
He's wide awake.
Is his name Wide Awake?
What's he doing?
I don't know. Maybe he's making a video game.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. But wow, do we have ADD or something when it comes to this sometimes? trying to follow the game and talk at the same time is still wow. This is one hell of a party going on in here.
Vibrate too.
Yeah. Can't really do it in this one. Help that family.
Nice little setting.
Yeah, it's never good when Mario's freaking out. He's not Luigi.
So you have a term to explain to me.
Oh yeah, I mentioned it because so a great term from hockey, hat trick, basically.
Soccer.
Any sport where you score 3 times in a row. I've always thought it was a cool term. So because I'm really bored when I'm at work usually, I like to dabble in wordsmithing. So I came up with a term called the ultimate hat trick. And it's a very difficult maneuver to pull off, if you will. It involves, I believe, about 30 years of your life if you want to actually be able to do it. But first you have to basically be dating a girl, have sex with her. You also have to have sex with her mother. And later in life, you have to have sex with the daughter of the initial girl. Now, let me clarify, none of these people are related to you.
Okay.
In any way, biologically. Let's keep it clean. That's partially what makes it so difficult. I guess you can also transpose the born daughter for a gilf. I believe that's a term. Gilf. Okay, which is a grandma, I guess. A little awkward. But yeah, that's the ultimate hat trick. I believe only 2 people have ever done it that I know of.
You know people that did that?
Jesus.
Oh, what?
And Scuba Steve. He told me at the International Steve Convention last time we were there.
Right.
There are those things, yes, and oh wow, I love this. I love how the little toes are just like, yeah, this guy's fun. So yeah, if you think it's actually a good term, let us know in the comments, first off. If you have other cool terms like that you feel need to grow in society, throw them in the comments. It's always a mess down there anyway.
I think it's chauvinistic, perverted, and rude.
Rude? I was hoping that last one would be genius.
I guess so.
Come on, you've never heard of that before. How often do you hear people going around like, yeah, I got the ultimate hat trick? I believe that makes you immaculate, which is why Jesus is Jesus.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Plus, Jesus isn't everybody.
There you go. So
There it is. We've come full circle.
he gets around. Is that why AIDS is spreading? He's been hanging out. He was in Africa for a while. That makes sense now.
He was?
Well, yeah, Egypt. They flee to Egypt in the fairy tale story.
Moses?
No, no. Moses is Moses. He parts the waters. No, like as a child, they married Joseph or whatever. They flee to Egypt.
Egypt?
Yes, to escape the wrath of the king who fears the new king. For those of you that don't know, I have a pretty good understanding of religion. but I like to twist it with my own theories. So buckle up for that. That'll happen a lot. But in terms of offending people and basically nominating myself for crucifixion or any other kind of horrible jihad, torture, waterboarding, whatnot, that'll have to wait till the next episode.
Oh,
Yeah. Because we are out of time.
somewhat related though. Did you hear what Sarah Palin said about waterboarding?
You know, I believe we'll have to say that for the next episode.
Fine, jeez.
Sarah Palin.